EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ready? From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. They go play action with Sanders. He throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here now, third and 5. Ready. From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
18, cut, Buffalo 18.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches at the 22-yard line.
Second and inches. The first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his second touchdown of the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on.
to door on first down. A short one that is caught by Fanning. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's got it at the 1. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60.
On first down, it's Sanders. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That is the Pro Bowl safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. The touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
On first and 10, it's Sanders. That is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 50 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Sanders on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That went out high to Achane. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10 to the left side in the hands of Hill. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Achane. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle.
2nd and 6.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. Now a 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week like they have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a 1st down.
Ready.
On play action, Shador. Left side, it is caught by Fanning. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Now, Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Come on. 65, Jack. 65.
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. On comes Joshua McCarty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns are back within 6.
Dolphins 20, Browns 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the ground, here is Achane. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. The 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Jason Sanders
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. It's second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Got it. Ready? 10 through 11. 10. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come on, Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Sanders. A short throw, caught by Njoku.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Browns. The show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to extend the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken around the 11. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the Browns will take over here just past the 30.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half now. Still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to...
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Hitbrown2.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Well run with H.A. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set 18. Vikings.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's off the floor. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Ready up. 18. Pioneer. Here we go. Set.
Sanders from his own end zone. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Retains possession.
Drop 60. Drop 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's going to air this one out. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
On 2nd down, Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
At the 47-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lions.
Play action. It's Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Throwing again is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, sliding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ifatu Melifonwu.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On second and 10, though, trying to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. That's the four-time All-Pro Myles Garrett. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing now on third and long. That is caught left side by Waddle. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will have a Dolphins first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Miami.
He'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a bad decision there. On his back foot, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game. So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Second and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Shador. Headed left, buying time. Again, working deep downfield. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Back
to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard.
At the Browns' 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Mustang 19.
They go play action with Sanders. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On play action, Shador.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Glorious opportunity for the offense as they take over first and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Browns 21. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Bronco 80. Back. Come on.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Jordan Brooks. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
70 reps.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Okay, ready? Seven Pirates. Ready? 19 tight. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal, Miami.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, shot. Come 19.
Now Shador on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.